Are you looking for the best VR headsets? In this video, we will look at some of the best VR headsets on the market. Before we get started with our video,
we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range.
Number 1. Valve Index. Whether judged as a full system or by its individual components, the Valve Index has a combination of flexibility, design, and value that make it an equally appealing VR option for both casual and frequent users alike. The Index features an incredibly comfortable headset that boasts best-in-class specs like a wide 130-degree field of view for unmatched visual immersion and a maximum refresh rate of 144 Hz that helps gamers stay competitive while greatly reducing the risk of developing motion sickness during use. It also sounds fantastic thanks to its crystal-clear built-in microphone and two swiveling open-back earpieces that sit away from users' ears to minimize overheating without sacrificing low-end bass response. Perhaps the most intriguing and unique piece of the Valve Index ecosystem is its controller, which features a capacitive touch bar and adjustable straps that allow users to register individual finger gestures, perform fine motions, and even open their palms completely without dropping the controller. This results in a very high level of tactile immersion that can't be matched by other systems. In fact, it's not uncommon for other VR headsets to offer compatibility with Valve Index controllers for this reason. Number 2. HP Reverb G2. The HP Reverb G2 is a great VR headset option for general PC use thanks to being easy to set up and highly expandable. It has a generous 2160 by 2160 per eye resolution and a 90 Hz refresh rate that make it suitable for use in productivity, entertainment, and all but the most intensely competitive gaming. As an inside-out design, the Reverb G2 requires no external tracking beacons, relying instead on its array of 4 built-in headset cameras to detect head and controller orientation. This makes it a particularly convenient option for users who require access to high-resolution VR in a portable package yet don't want to constantly tear down and set up tracking beacons. Because it was developed in collaboration with Valve and Microsoft, the HP Reverb G2 also boasts an edge over the competition in both design and compatibility. It's the first Windows mixed reality compatible headset to feature 4 tracking cameras, making it the most responsive option for that ecosystem to date. The Reverb G2 is also fully compatible with Valve's Index controllers, which allows users to expand their system at will for even better immersion. Number 3. HTC Vive Pro 2. If you're looking for the absolute best in visual fidelity from your VR headset with plenty of room to upgrade, look no further than the Vive Pro 2 from HTC. The headset features a maximum refresh rate of 120 Hz and boasts an astoundingly high 5K resolution that delivers incredibly crisp and detailed imagery without the common screen door effect that can often break immersion in lower resolution headsets. This second-generation model also has a higher field of view than the original Vive Pro thanks to the implementation of a new square lens design. The Vive Pro 2 is available as a full system or as a standalone headset, the latter of which is fully compatible with Valve's Index controllers and base stations as well as both generations of HTC's base stations. This makes it a great upgrade for users who want to push past the resolution of their existing HTC or Valve VR setup without purchasing an entirely new bundle of equipment. The most obvious drawback of the Vive Pro 2 is its price point, with a headset that alone costs nearly as much as the Valve Index's entire bundle. It also doesn't include its compatible wireless adapter, which will set you back even further should you want access to the headset's wireless capability. Number 4. Sony Playstation VR. Recently, Sony announced that PlayStation VR will be seeing a next-generation update for the PS5 sometime in the near future, which is great news for a system that has remained unchanged since its introduction in 2016. In the meantime, last generation's PlayStation VR is still a solid choice for console gamers looking to take the plunge into virtual reality. PlayStation VR also remains the sole option on the market for VR gaming on consoles at this time, and because it allows users to play Sony's roster of exclusive games at a price that matches our budget pick, it's incredibly hard to beat in the value department. Due to its last-gen status, the PlayStation VR does bear a few design limitations. The headset itself has a relatively paltry 960 by 1080 resolution per eye. That's a fraction of what can be found on similarly priced headsets, but this is offset somewhat by the headset's competitive 120 Hz refresh rate that keeps visuals running smoothly. It's also fully backwards compatible with PS5, but it requires an adapter that users can request from Sony at no cost. Perhaps most disappointingly, PlayStation VR limits users to playing older PS4 versions of games, even on PS5. Number 5. Meta Quest 2. The Meta Quest 2 is an incredibly robust VR headset that's surprisingly affordable and capable of standalone use without a PC or external tracking sensors, making it a good choice for anyone looking to step into the world of VR without breaking the bank. The second-generation Quest includes 2 controllers and a headset with an impressive display resolution 1832 by 1920 pixels per eye, a 50% increase over that of its predecessor. While its budget design limits the Quest 2 to a max refresh rate of 90 Hz and a rather small 90-degree field of view, the unit shines thanks to its overall user-friendliness and access to a sizable library of content via the Meta Quest store. The Meta Quest 2 no longer requires users to log into a Facebook account. Instead, you have the option to create a Meta account, which allows the company to collect data about your headset usage that can be used to help developers tweak its software. This change makes the Meta Quest 2 more an attractive VR headset, as you won't need to link an account containing a lot of your personal information with the headset. It should also be noted that the headset's 90-degree field of view and beacon-less tracking aren't quite up to speed with more expensive options, and this can adversely affect immersion in some cases.